How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Today we are talking about Nokia at the Mobile World Congress. And I gotta tell you guys, they're hitting it off pretty huge with their big smartphone comeback after producing so many Nokia Windows smartphones that were pretty much a failure. They are introducing some amazing Android smartphones. So let's start off by telling you that they have 3 smartphones and a novelty phone. Yes, a novelty phone. I'll get to that in a second. Their first 3 big, huge smartphones that they're coming out with now, introduced at the Mobile World Congress today, is the Nokia 6, the 5, and the 3. Don't ask me how they came up with the 6, the 5, and the 3. You figure it would go in order, 6, 5, 4, but no. Nokia wants to be different, 6, 5, 3. Okay, great. Who cares? Let's talk about the specifications. Now, the 6 and the 5 both have metal unibodies. You know, like all HTC fans love the fact that HTC is using metal unibodies for many years on their smartphones. Well, Nokia is metal unibody. I mean, they don't even have lines on the back. Look at these pictures. Pretty nice looking phones. For antennas, the lines on the back is what I was going to say. But the 3 has what they're calling a polycarbonate body. I haven't seen the polycarbonate body in a long time. I mean, the great thing is that it has a soft feel, very hard to smudge. It's a very durable phone. The 3 does have an aluminum frame, but a polycarbonate body. So that's still good. I mean, I guess that still falls in line with Nokia's oldie but goodie saying on how strong their phones are. Okay, well, the Nokia 6 metal unibody, right? 5.5-inch LCD display, 1080p, Gorilla Glass. What I'm stopping on right now and what I'm not understanding is the 1080p. I mean, fine, it's HD, but nowadays everybody is looking for just a little bit of a better resolution on the display. The fact that the displays have some kind of polarization filter on them, and believe it or not, in direct sunlight, they work amazing because of these filters, like the same polarization that you're using on your sunglasses. They're using on these displays. Maybe that's why it's 1080p. I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to save some money on displays. But because of the polarization filter, it's great for sunlight. Terrific. Moving on. It has the Snapdragon 430 processor. It's an octa-core, but is a 28 nanometer chip. 28 nanometer chips have been around for many years now. The issue with them is that they use a lot of power and they can possibly heat up. Let's see on how they work after some time. Obviously, we have to break these phones in. Once they are officially released, we will do, full hands-on reviews. But the 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gig of storage, MSD slot, I mean, these things all definitely help. The best things about these phones: pure, clean Android. Nokia is not adding to the operating system of these phones, like how we have HTC with their Sense and Samsung has TouchWiz that gets added onto Android. This is pretty much just clean Android like you get in a Nexus device. That's exactly what this is, or Pixel, which is amazing. I gotta tell you guys, a lot of people are gonna be drawn to these phones just because of the fact that it's clean, untouched nougat it's coming out with. The latest and greatest, which is terrific. It records in 1080, the front-facing camera is 8 megapixel, it has a 3000 mAh battery, fingerprint reader, stereo speakers. It's wonderful. The Nokia 5, 5.2-inch display, same thing. It's the LCD display, but this one's only 720p. It's not even 1080. It has Gorilla Glass, Snapdragon 430 octa-core again, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of storage, but it has the MSD slot so you can expand it. Again, clean Android, 13 megapixel camera, 8 megapixel front-facing camera, records in 1080, 3000 mAh battery, fingerprint reader, and everything like that. That's wonderful. Now, once we drop down to the 3, which is not the aluminum body, like I said, it's the polycarbonate frame. This has a 5-inch display. Now, remember, guys, even the 5-inch display, that's in line with a lot of our smartphones right now that we're all using at current time, unless you have the Plus or, the jumbo size S. So 5-inch is not really out of our ballpark, even for their small smartphone. Okay, that's terrific. So they have 3 smartphones in the 5-inch range that you can, go and check out which one fits in your hand better. Again, it only is 720, so not a high-def resolution on the last 2 phones that I was talking about, but it does have Gorilla Glass. Now, the chipset in this is the MediaTek. It is also a quad-core. It's a very fast chip, but again, it's an older version. 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gig storage, MSD slot, Android clean Nougat. Again, 8 megapixel camera, 8 megapixel camera, front and back. This one has just 8 on both sides. 2650 mAh battery, fingerprint reader, and everything like that. Now, my main issue with these 3 smartphones is the fact that their batteries aren't that gigantic. I mean, compared to HTC and Samsung, Motorola, Sony, LG, we're seeing much larger 3,000 plus batteries. But looking at Nokia, 3000 in their 5.5 inch seems a little lacking with a 28 nanometer chipset. I guess we're going to have to wait and see to find out a little bit more. Now, to get to the Nokia 3310 that they introduced, this is a novelty phone, or I guess it would be for all those people that are not really wanting to switch over to technology of a smartphone. Everybody that is trying to hold on to those old school flip phones, and they are missing their old Nokia 3310 from the year 2000. Well, here it is, guys. This is the 3310. You see it. It's large in the charge. It's... I don't know. It's basically... You're not even really going to be wanting it to text because you don't have like a real keyboard to completely text. So it's all on the T9, you have to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I mean, texting on those phones was horrible to begin with. So it's 2G technology. You're not going to have internet. The games on it are horrible. The fact that it's in color now, I guess that's good. That you could probably still break tiles in your kitchen when you drop it. That's also good. I don't know. I don't see anybody wanting this phone for any particular reason unless it was like burner phone and it was a prepaid phone and you can get it and use it like that. It's a novelty item. It has a 2.4-inch display. It doesn't have like Android in it or anything like that or any real operating system. It's basic. It's flatlined to me. I mean, I don't know. 1200 mAh battery that probably lasts like 8 days because you don't do anything with it. Well, that's pretty much it for Nokia and the Mobile World Congress. I will be getting back to you guys with everything else. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, guys.